Hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is a daily edition of what's the intuitive message for the next 24 hours. This is for February 25 to 26. This is a daily intuitive reading session for all signs. So timestamp will be down the description box below, okay? I'm gonna pull two cards for love and romantic and then general, all right? Okay, Three of Pentacles, making an effort. Okay, so let's start with Aries. Okay, Aries, this is for you. This is daily intuitive. Two cards for romantic and two cards for general. All right, Aries sign. Let me just write something up. Okay, Aries, this is for you. Okay, Six of Swords, the Nine of Wands, the Devil card, and the Ace of Wands. Okay, one more card, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, for some of you, for love romantic interest and love romantic intuitive messages that you might be trying to move on, this is, Six of Swords. This is moving on. This is ignoring someone. This is rejecting. This is moving on to a calmer stage, to a calmer place, going to another place, changing minds, changing thoughts. While you move on, while you ignore someone, you could switch places, all right? The other person feels very sad that you don't have time for them, okay? This is a premature move to move on, okay? So if you feel, Aries, that your person is not replying, not responsive, not giving you that time, they're probably hurt, or they're probably thinking or defensive. They're just defensive or guarded, but it's really is some sort of a premature decision to cut them off. Because Queen of Pentacles, it could be there's a wrong perception in here, Aries, where you feel like they don't care. They just simply are, I think, scared to commitment, or still very guarded to reply or to respond. It could be you, it could be them. But someone in here is committing to change, move on, forget, ignore. The other person is feeling sad that they are experiencing this delay, this rejection, or not having the attention that they need. The main reason is that they're scared, they don't have a lot of time. And Queen of Pentacles also, this is, I need to be alone. If it's an upright position, this is a very caring person. This is my last Pentacles, and I'm willing to share it with you, but it's in reverse. So your person, or it could be you, is not willing to share time, effort, or response or reply because they want to be alone, or they want to be left alone. They're inside a guarded place, okay? But I'm really being drawn to advise, don't just it's too soon to cut them off, all right? It's too soon to presume that you're break up, or it's too soon to move on, all right? So that's love and romantic. Now for general intuitive, I feel like there's some ghosts around a friend or a colleague relationship. For some of you, I pick up that, in your office there is a married person there who is having an affair with one of your colleague. And Ace of Wands, it could spark gossip and you might be involved. So be careful to who you speak to, hang out, because there's gossip that you don't want to be involved, okay? Because it might affect your reputation or the way people respect or look at you. Because I feel like this Ace of Wands, this is you. You're very unique. You're very dependable. You have a good standard, good work ethic. That's how people see you. And because of, I don't know, some sort of cautioning you not to be involved with gossip, especially if the gossip is with a married person who keeps hanging out with another person in your work environment, okay? So, this is your reading, Aries. Now, I'm gonna move on. Okay. So, that's Aries. Oops. So, now, let's move on to Aquarius. Aquarius, this is for you. I'm just gonna write down the time. Okay. Aquarius, this is a daily intuitive message and advice for Aquarius friends. So I'm gonna pull cards for love and romantic and cards for general advice. All right, this is for Aquarius. Ten of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. For general, you've got Ten of Cups, Nine of Swords, and then Eight of Wands. Okay, for love and romantic, Ten of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. You've got Queen of Cups in here in reverse. Someone is not considering Eight of Pentacles. So someone is not considering to put an effort or to work towards a relationship connection, reconnection, or getting to know. This person is a bit selfish or self-centered, playing safe as well, because look at them, Seven of Pentacles. They were making an effort in the past, but they changed their mind or they hold back. And now here they are, Seven of Pentacles, not wanting some sort of a drama or responsibility or commitment. It's more of, my time is precious and I would like to spend my time to myself, and I'm not kind of interested right now to respond, reply, or or participate in some sort of connection, some sort of communication or connection towards Aquarius, okay? Because I feel like this is your person, okay? So they want to detach because it was, I don't know, maybe it was stressful, it was too much of a hard work for them to commit, to be in a commitment, or to simply pay attention, reply, or response. That's not their focus right now. In the past, they were willing to do that, but right now, they're a bit self-centered and selfish, okay? So that's your romantic intuitive daily guidance. Now for general, you've got Ten of Cups, Nine of Swords. So it could be you're having some sort of a problem with, you know, family matter, or could be connected to here, but Ten of Cups, you're not happy about a younger sibling. For some of you, a sibling rivalry, or a rivalry at work, or possible third party connected to love romantic, and you're overthinking at night. Or it could be that you have migraine or sick, something to do with unable to sleep because you're not feeling contented with something about family matters of a competition, something like that. And you know what, keep yourself mobile. You know, there's some sort of stress or anxiety that you've been feeling. It's weighing you down. It's telling you to not spend too much of your time indoor. Go outside. There's gonna be a lot of communication or incoming message coming your way. So go out. Like, don't, you might you might just feel the pain or feel the stress so much if you stay alone. So go out indoor, find the place where you can have a lot of chat with people or friends or family that support you or cheer you up. It will help you with the stress. Okay, so that's Aquarius. Thank you, Aquarius. Now let's go to Scorpio. Scorpio, this is for you. Scorpio, this is for you. This is your daily. What is the message for Scorpio daily, February 25, okay, to 26, the next 24 hours? Love, romantic, and general advice, please. Okay. So Scorpio, February 25 to 26, for your love romantic, you've got the World card in reverse and the Sun card in reverse and the Temperance. Oh, something was not executed properly, or the World card, something was forced to end. Okay, it was not a happy ending. It was not it was a forced ending, false alarm, force ending, false alarm. And this is, I really feel like, you know, if you look at the Temperance card here, there's a Two of Cups in there. There was a background of love, like loving affection. Okay, there's definitely some sort of romantic connection between you and your person, but for some reason it was not playing. It's playing up. It could be you, it could be them, but I feel like it's more of the energy of your person. So this is kind of deep, Scorpio, because I feel like the universe is looking at you. The universe, your guide, your spirit guide, is looking after you on what you did or what they're doing towards you, because this is not pleasant. The World card is in reverse. The Sun card is in reverse. Someone is playing up. Someone is manipulating something. Something was forced. It's a false alarm. And the universe, your spirit guide, is looking after you, is looking and reviewing the things that's happening in your love romantic. I feel like, you know, cure, all right? You know, it's whatever you do, or whatever you did, Scorpio, or whatever is happening between, you know, the next 2 weeks for you, Scorpio. It's gonna fix itself. There's a healing and there's some sort of a fix up that will happen, and it will end the toxic between the two of you. So whatever you do, whatever you're experiencing, Scorpio, it might be painful, confusing, but it will fix itself up, because the universe is backing you up with whatever you're doing, or the universe is looking after you. They will give you a cure, a fix up with this. They will give you a solution, okay? And it will end finally the toxic thing around you. It could be you cut out someone, or it could be someone learned a lesson and not to play up with things, especially with love romantic, especially with Two of Cups. Because I feel like this Two of Cups, this is in the making, but someone played up with it. So there's a fix up. There's also karma in here. So if you were behaving, Scorpio, in high vibration, you're doing well, because you're not going to get that karma. The universe will do something to fix it up. I don't think you are affected with this. I think you are the one who's going to benefit with this one. All right? So that's good, Scorpio. Now, February 25 to 26, general advice, you know, message for you. For general, the Hangman is in reverse, and then the King of Swords. It could be a boss. It could be, there's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius person. I feel like this is a boss, or this is a colleague, or this is a brother, or this is an uncle, or a friend. Could be a male or female friend. This person is very happy about how you work, or they're very happy with their relationship with you, and they want to keep it that way. So you've got a friend or an uncle, something to do with a relationship. If this is work, there's a Seven of Swords in here. Okay, so if this is work, Eight of Swords. What's the Page of Swords? Okay, so if this is work related, Scorpio, I think there's some sort of gossip or confusion. This person will be able to help you out to to iron out the gossip or fight or confusion around work. Okay, I feel like this King of Swords person, Scorpio, this is on your side. If there's gossip, if there was inconsistency, a relationship issue with a work colleague or a friend or a family, don't worry, because you've got someone who will back you up, and trust that any sort of challenges between you and your career or work or friends, don't hesitate to call this person out, because they're fully invested towards you. Okay, you have made a good reputation with your family, or with your friends, or with your work career, that everything is gonna be all right. Okay, so I don't know, maybe you had some sort of it is representing an issue where a person needs to take side. Okay, so this person believes in you. This person will back you up. If there's gossip and rumors to take you down, it could be your boss, they will cut it off. If this was a friendship or a family relationship, they will take your side, even though you're a bit, and they will take your side no matter how what the result is. They're on your side. You've got people around you that back you up. Okay, and if you feel like you're alone, or if you feel like things are not happening, or some gossip or detractors, or someone is trying to bring you down, someone is trying to attack you, confuse you, or criticize you, you've got a friend or a family or a boss that is going to be there and fully invested of you, Scorpio, of your ability. They value you as a friend, as a colleague, as their direct report. You've got, oh, look at the Four of Wands. You always have someone inside the four pillars of your life who would back you up. Okay, so this is good. This is for Scorpio. Thank you, Scorpio. All right, now let's go to Gemini. Gemini friends, let me just write something up. Okay, Gemini, this is for you. This is your daily intuitive advice guidance, February 25 to 26. February 25 to February 26. What is the message for Gemini? 3 cards for your love romantic. Let's make it 4. Okay. And 4 cards for general reading advice. Okay, let's start your reading, Gemini. So for love romantic, I don't have space. So for love romantic, Gemini, you've got 2 of Swords, 4 of Wands, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, there's some sort of indecision in here. Indecision to reply, to response, to make it work. I feel like it could be you or it could be your person, but someone knows how to make it work, how to fix it, how to make this 4 of Wands continuously. 4 of Wands speaks about passion and stability. So I feel like someone knows how to resolve the issue, and yet they're not making an input to keep the 4 of Wands out of danger. Okay, hesitation to call, to text, or to commit, or to be back into commitment. Because for some of you, I pick up, Gemini, that your person feels trapped when they connect or reconnect or be in a relationship with you again. Or if for some of you, if you are in speaking terms again, it's more of, I'm not ready to be attached with the commitment again, Gemini. And then you've got King of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel like, yes, someone is not ready to talk. Someone is really having a heart over mind decision making, whether to proceed, to keep this 4 of Wands, or simply to reply or to respond. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse and the King of Wands. This is a threat. This is a bit worrying. So give them as much time, as much space, so that they could finalize what... because I feel like if you pressure this person, or if you be if you pressure or you frustrate or you try to be sneaky in order to get their favor, because this person needs to decide genuinely, and in order for them to decide genuinely, they need more time and space. They will make a decision 50-50. For some of you, they will let go, they will break up. For some of you, they will keep the connection or reconnection or the relationship. And if you want this to be in favor of you, give them space. Give them space. Don't frustrate or pressure them. They need the proper state of mind. This is a head over heart decision making. Okay? Now, let's go to general. So, general reading, Gemini, you've got 8 of Swords, the Empress card. So, you're not confident about a travel, about a career plan, about a goal. It's asking you, if your intuition is telling you it's not ready, then you might sit with the energy. For example, you're traveling, you're traveling, or you're meeting someone, or you're investing, or you're planning to change a career. Something that you plan that you're not feeling confident, or you're not getting the response, the confident. Like you're planning something, could be work, career, or planning to see friends or family, or something to do with work as well. Whatever you're planning in terms of general activity, if you are not getting the positive response from people who, for example, you want to travel, so you want your boss to approve your leave. So if you feel like your boss is taking its time to approve your leave, then it's more of a sign that you gotta wait, or something is a bit challenging from them giving that to you. So if you feel like you're not confident, or you're not getting the good vibe about your plan, then it's advised for you to park the thoughts, or when it's no longer overwhelming from your side, because there's a bit of impulsiveness in here and rush. So do not rush or be impulsive, and wait for things to be more precise, more confirmed. Because the 7 of Cups in reverse, this is, you finally have one decision. So it could be the reason why you couldn't proceed with your plan. It's because you have a lot of interference, or you have a lot of plan, because this is 3. So make up your mind. When you have one final decision, then shoot. All right? So, but don't decide when you are confused. Don't decide if the person who approves you is declining you. Don't force things. Wait for things to be in favor of you, or wait for things. Don't overwhelm yourself. Okay? For example, you've just asked raise, and then in the next 3 months you want another raise, or you've just went to a new job, and then you're looking for a new job again. So stop changing your mind. Be consistent. Don't overwhelm yourself. Okay? In general. So that's for you, Gemini. Now, let's go to Taurus. Okay, Taurus, this is for you. So Taurus, this is your love, romantic, daily, intuitive message and general message. Okay, Taurus, 4 cards, please. This is for Taurus. Okay, so for Taurus, in your love romantic situation, you've got 5 of Swords in reverse and 7 of Swords. Then you've got the Queen of Swords and the 9 of Wands. I feel like, Taurus, you've got some answer about something, a reply, a response from someone. I feel like, this person has taken advantage. This love romantic reading in here, Taurus, this is you, 7 of Wands. You're trying to draw the line, or being argumentative or defending yourself from someone who is obviously picking a fight, drama, or being selfish. You know, Queen of Swords, this is a bitch card. And the Nine of Wands, this is like, it's an obvious bitch attitude. It's an obvious bitchness, okay? So you're dealing with someone who's really self-centered, sabotaging your connection or reconnection. Something to do with it's their fault, and yet they have the guts to be angry or upset. Like, you're at fault, not me. And yet you're here, brave enough to tell me to fight and not even saying sorry. So you've got this energy with you where this is the daily intuitive, where it's not worth fighting. That's what I'm getting in here, because you know, you want progress. You know, Five of Swords, this is, I want progress, I want a solution, and so I'm gonna fight for something right and the solution. And you're dealing with someone whose logic isn't mature or self-centered. Okay, this is not fair. You are fair, they're not fair. Okay, so what's the point of fighting for someone who's stupid, or for someone who doesn't believe or doesn't know the right and wrong? So this is not worth a fight. It's not worth a fight to someone who is immature, who is self-centered, and who isn't aware of the wrongdoings that they did. Okay, so I would suggest to keep your energy and your attention with you, because this is not worth fighting. All right, now for general advice over the next 24 hours, King of Wands, Four of Cups. I feel like somehow this is connected in here. So you get some sort of apology, or you get some support from people around you. It could be friends or family or from a lover, but you get some sort of apology or support. And the universe is telling you, you've got someone, person, friends or family that support you, and yet you don't appreciate it, or you don't like receiving that support or reply or message from this someone. I feel like you would have an Ace of Swords, some sort of realization that whoever is coming towards you or giving affection or support to you or apology, you will realize that this is kind of important. You know, Ace of Swords, this is a solid beginning, and you've got the Knight of Swords. You will grab this opportunity, because I feel like these two cards in here, it's you're hesitating. Okay, you're hesitating to reply, to respond, to accept this support, all right, or this apology, or you're ignoring someone giving you an attention. Could be a friend, a family, or it could be romantic. And then eventually you realize that, wow, okay, this is, you know, it's not every day that we get this attention to, so you might as well appreciate or grab this opportunity. So there's an opportunity for you to, there's some sort of opportunity and support around you. So these two cards is telling you that this is a good support. This is something good for you. So grab this opportunity. I'm saying the same thing. So yeah, because I feel like the Four of Cups in here, you're alone. Actually, you're not alone. You've got people around. So don't just stay in your corner or in your zone, and solidify the relationship or solidify the emotional support or attention that you receive from other people. You know, grab this opportunity to mingle, to take advantage, and to appreciate the support. You have a supporter, friends or family, could be romantic, that's coming your way. But your energy is very passive, like, I'm not interested. It might fly, so grab the opportunity now. Okay? So this is for Taurus. Thank you, Taurus. Now, let's go to Cancer, 29-21. So this is for Cancer. Okay. Let me just write something. Okay, Cancer, this is for you. This is the intuitive message advice for Cancer over the next 24 hours. What is the advice for Cancer? Love in general, okay? So you've got Three of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Two of Cups. In general, you've got Six of Swords, Queen of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Let's get another one for the love romantic and one more. Okay, so let's start your reading, Cancer. So Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Wands. You will receive some sort of a good news from a love romantic opportunity, okay? It's someone who possibly break your heart or someone who disappointed you. This is connected to love. You know, before you reject their effort, Cancer, try to be open-minded, because I feel like they have something to say, or they have a valid point, or there's something to do with, they have something to share, or you've got history. You know, if you have bad times, you also have good times. So before rejecting them, try to accept the message or read the message first. Something that accept and reject, but don't cut them off right away without giving them a chance. Something like that. Because I feel like this person, they will be sad if you don't at least reply. Like if you ignore them. It's up to you, but I feel like, you know, the message for you today, Cancer, is that you get some message, reply, response, and the universe is advising you to, the intuitive guide is advising you to accept the challenge or be open-minded on whatever this person is bringing along or telling you. It's a good news. Okay, so in general reading, you've got the Six of Swords and the Queen of Swords. I feel like this could be a boss, it could be a friend, an auntie, could be a female one. The Queen of Wands, this is a very popular person, talkative, a sales talk. This is in a party, this is the center of the, like the life of the party. So you will be getting the attention of someone who has of this characteristic. It could be a career, because it could be this is the one that got away offer. For example, you apply for a job, or you were wanting to join a project, or you're wanting to join a travel. It's more of this two cards is telling you, Cancer, that if there is a group of people, or a friend, or a family, or a boss, or a colleague, or an opportunity where they did not choose you, they didn't pick you, they're re-offering to you again, or you're gonna have some sort of reconsideration, or they will consider you, or you will get their attention now. Because if you look at the Queen of Wands, it's, you know, look at the Queen of Wands, the eyes is looking at the Six of Swords. So there is someone, an opportunity for you to correct things, an opportunity for you to showcase your skills, if this is work, something to do with they were not paying attention with you. Now you got their eyes and ears, okay? Yeah, for some of you, if this is a family matter, you have a friend or a family that you advise them, this is what you need to do. They didn't listen. So you will hear back from them, and they would tell you you're actually right. Like you're making sense. Something to do with, you said something, and they did not appreciate your response, reply, or input. And now, here they are looking at you and saying, you're actually right, or we are considering you. Okay? And then you've got Seven of Cups in reverse and the Temperance card. So it could be too late. You might not be interested with them, or you might not accept the effort, or you might ignore, or deliberately ignore them, reject them, or not pay attention with them, because it's too late. It's an energy where I was in full attention with you, convincing you, showcasing something, I'm chasing you, and yet you disregard me. And now here I am, no more interested with whatever you will share. Okay? So this is you, Cancer. This is your general reading in Love Romantic Daily. Now, thank you, Cancer. I'll move on to the next sign. Okay. Now, the next reading is for the sign of Leo. Leo, this is for you. Okay, let me just write something up. Leo, this is for you. This is the next 24 hours message for you. Intuitive message and guidance for you. Okay? I'm going to pull 3 cards for Love Romantic and 3 cards for General. This is for Leo. The World card, the 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups, the Death card. Okay. Okay, so for Love Romantic Leo, the World card is in upright position. Someone might be traveling. It could be you. It could be them. You're being advised here, Leo, to let go. To let go of your fear. To let go of something that you're not in control. Because you're resisting something. The universe, the intuitive message for you is telling you to let go of it, because that's where you will find the security, or the 10 of Pentacles. Like, do not resist whatever is happening right now. You might not understand now, but I feel like in the near future, you would realize that, you know, letting go of someone, of something, free will come back to you in such a blessing, or in such a good karma. So if someone cheated, lie, or not paying attention with you, let go of them. Let them explore. If you feel like your person is not replying, not loving you back, not giving you attention, let them search for whatever it is that they're searching, that you cannot give, or they're not satisfied, or they cannot get from you. Because you will have your own time, Leo, 10 of Pentacles. So do not be sad or upset about someone not paying attention, or not loving you back, or not replying, because that is not your person. Maybe during that period, they're not interested, but the world is round, you know, up and down, up and down. Maybe today they're not paying attention. The next cycle, they will be into you. But it's telling you to let go. Don't stuck yourself, feelings and mind, to something that is wanting to come out. Like, it's wanting to escape of your court. You know, someone is trying to come to escape you. Something to do with release me, Leo. So release them, because your 10 of Pentacles will come at the right time. Okay? Could be they traveling, or something to do with an opportunity that it's possible that this person have an opportunity that they're prioritizing that, and you're not in agreement with whatever opportunity that they have, because it's gonna affect your love romantic situation. Let go, because if it's meant to be, it will come back to you. Okay? So now for general reading, you've got the Ace of Cups in reverse, and then you've got the Death card in reverse, and the 9 of Pentacles. So this 3 cards energy in general read, it's advising you to not pay attention with gossip, or with something that you're not getting any value. Okay? You could be spending a lot of time eating, drinking, or you're not being productive. Like, gossiping is not productive. You have things to do, so focus on that. I know. This is how weird sometimes intuition is. You say things and see things that I'm also surprised to say. So in terms of general, you have some tidying up to do. So don't just sit your ass and watch TV. You have some documents to process personally, gym to commit. So before you relax, check first some tidying. Okay, you have some work to do. Okay, put your energy in there. Okay, Leo. So thank you, Leo. I'm gonna move on with the next sign. So the next sign is this is for Virgo, 3958. I'm just gonna write that up. Okay. All right, Virgo, this is your daily intuitive advice or message. This is for Virgo friends. I'm gonna pull 3 cards for love romantic and 3 cards for general. Okay. Okay, now let's go for 2 of Swords. Okay, so for love romantic Virgo, you've got the 10 of Swords in reverse, the Page of Wands. There's some sort of a good news, all right? There's some sort of good news message or connection that would be coming your way. It's gonna make you happy because finally your prayers, it's been answered. It's about a lover's connection. 8 of Pentacles in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles. You know, there's some sort of message. It's a fiery message. It's someone shoot you a message or a news in terms of love romantic. Somehow it made you happy because you got their attention. But I feel like in the long run, Virgo, because the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, and in the middle is the Lover's card. So you're losing your soulmate, or your soulmate, something to do with someone send you a message. You were very happy to receive a text from someone, a call from someone. It made you happy, but then in the long run, you lost them. Like you thought it was, because Page of Wands, this is at the back of the Page of Wands is the 10 of Swords in reverse. So there's a problem. It's a good news to hear from them, but the context or contents of the message or call, like I really feel like it's good to hear from this person, but the actual message, it's not so good. So you will not pay attention, or you will not invest because you trust that, like, you're kind of ignoring or brushing it up or not paying attention with this, because all you have in your mind is that you got their attention. Okay, so this reading is telling me you got someone's attention and you're very happy about that. But if you zoom in, this person is telling you some sort of a negative thing. It's more of a criticism. Although you are happy that they have surrendered and they were the one who called you or reply. I feel like, Virgo, you're not taking this seriously, and it might lead you to lose someone. It's kind of, there's a bad news in the good news. Okay, so I want you to be assertive to whoever is calling or texting you. Really examine the tone of voice, the context of what they're saying, because I feel like you're gonna lose some sort of soulmate connection. Because 8 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles, you might ignore this, play hard to get. Like, it makes you happy that you play hard to get, or you put ego in here. You're going to lose this battle, or you're gonna lose this chance, something like that. Okay? Mercury is in retrograde, and Mercury is one of your signs, so be very assertive. Okay? Look after this message, response, reply. Be assertive. All right. Now, in general, Two of Swords, you're unable to decide about committing into something. You got some progress. In front of you, there was some sort of progress from a work, from a friend, from a family, from a career or travel. Okay, it's very obvious that there's some sort of progress or good news or good stuff that is underway. Okay, you've seen some good result or progression, but you don't want to appreciate the progress or the response. You're focusing on the mistake, or you're focusing on its imperfection. I mean, if this was an exam, you got 80 out of 100 and you're not happy about it. Something to do with the passing is 70 and you got 80, and that's a good news. But you're focusing on 100. So the universe is telling you, "Oi, this is a good stuff to start all over again. This is a good base to start all over. Take a risk. This is good. You did not perfect this, but it has resulted into something progress. So start all over again, because you might miss the opportunity." Okay? For example, you were applying for a work. This is your, for example, you were applying for a work, and this is the dream job you want. So you got the job, but you were assigned, let's say, 15 minutes further away from the location you desire. So, it's not perfect, but this is your dream job. You just need to tweak a little bit. So this is what's telling you. You got some progress, you've got some result, and you're focusing for something of it's a little imperfection. It's like 80% you got it, 20% it's a work in progress. So it's a good base to start all over again. Otherwise, you might miss the opportunity and might go away because you're wanting something perfect. You're very perfectionist. So, try to be contented with the progress or the outcome, because it's good enough. All right? And maybe in the long run, it will be perfect. With with spending more time with it would be perfect. So don't miss the opportunity. Okay? Don't focus on things that's not working, because there's some sort of gift coming your way and support. All right? So this is you, Virgo. I'm gonna move on to the next. So the next reading would be Libra. So Libra, this is for you. So what's the message for Libra? Libra, this is your next 24 hours. Intuitive message for you, Libra. Okay? I'm gonna pull 3 cards for love romantic and 3 cards for general advice. Libra, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Swords, King of Swords, the Hierophant, the 6 of Cups, the Star card. So for love romantic, Libra, it's advising you to hold off. All right? It's advising you to hold off if you think you are coming from something that's, because it's not ready. 8 of Swords. Spend more time about making a decision, assumption, or conclusion. Because if you make a decision without having a thorough understanding of it, then it might have a bad outcome. It's telling you, don't judge, don't overthink, do not be impulsive, do not decide if you're coming from frustration or an anxiety or stress, because sometimes things would have a good outcome if we sit with the energy. This is telling you, you are being, you want to do something, you want to cut the person out of your life, you have some sort of judgment, you wanna give some verdict, you wanna judge verdict, or send some sort of reply, response, or follow-up. It is telling you to hold off because your sound judgment, your understanding of things, it's not precise. It's not very accurate. The way you make decision with something, you don't have the full picture of it. So hold off on replying, following up, or don't pick a fight. Okay, wait for the next 8 hours, because for some of you it's gonna be coming soon. Wait for the next I'm really getting 8 hours, or for some of you, I feel like wait for the next 2 to 3 days, because 8 and 4, this is 12, at least a day before you make a decision. Okay, someone possibly upset you, or you're frustrated or upset or pressure about something. Wait a little bit further, because your sound judgment and the way you write or respond, it's more logical. It will make sense if you delay before you make judgment or you make a follow-up. That's what I'm getting in here. Okay, and don't decide when you are upset or impulsive as well. All right, so that's love romantic, Libra. And then for general, you've got the Hierophant, the Six of Cups, and the Star card. This could be a boss, or a financial structure, or a work, or could be family matters or work matters. It's this 3 cards is telling you, if you're waiting for an outcome, a response, a reply, things are not ready. Six of Cups. I feel like the processing of the papers is under process, or it's still in the process of making a verdict or decision making. With the first 3 cards in here, you are the one who's being advised, don't make hasty or impulsive decision making. Wait. With this general one, you are waiting for some sort of decision making. Don't be demanding. You can be assertive if you've already been assertive with your follow-up. Don't put further follow-up, because I feel like for some of you, they were intentionally delaying it because they're annoyed with you. So there's some sort of manipulating factor in the 3 cards. So yeah, I feel like for you, Libra, these 2 readings in general and in love romantic, it's kind of have the same vibe. Relax. Things are not ready. It's in preparation. Wait for the next 2 to 3 days before you attack, because I feel like you're gonna have some sort of finality, response, reply, I think by the end of this week or by the first week of March. So right now, I feel the tense, I feel frustration, and I feel like you're waiting. The more you wait, the more you get frustrated. So go out there and focus your attention or your time to something more productive, because this is something that you're not in control. There's some people involved in the decision making. This is something that it's not in your control. You really have to wait. Okay, so this is you, Libra. This is romantic in general. Now I'm gonna move on with the next reading. So the next reading is for Sagittarius 5350. Sagittarius, this is for you. What can I get for Sagittarius? Intuitive message for Sagittarius, please. I'm gonna pull 4 cards for love romantic and 4 cards for general. Okay. King of Wands, the Hermit card, 10 of Swords, and the Strength card. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the 10 of Cups. All right. So for love romantic Sagittarius, you've got here the King of Wands and the Hermit card. Okay. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and then Leo. Let's just ask. Okay. For some of you, Sagittarius, you're waiting for someone or for something. Okay? You know, this person, whoever it is, of a love interest, love romantic to you, they're not giving up with you. Okay? They don't want to surrender. They don't want to give up. In fact, this person have now some sort of realization because they're sitting in the Hermit. And this is like a transformation. You know, this is them, the Hermit. So the Hermit card, it has produced a King of Wands. You know, from the Hermit, they shift from the King of Wands. So if they were stagnant, I don't know, you break up or separated because there's 10 of Swords in here. So the past situation between you and this person, Sagittarius, is that a lot of issue. There's an issue, but this person or you or someone is not paying attention with the issue. Like your reconnection, or getting to know, there's red flag, okay? But you're not, or this person is not prepared or to face the red flag to fix the issue. Something happened that finally, when someone noted, wait a minute, there's a red flag, you've been doing this for quite a while, this is not right. This is where this person was alarmed. So from, you know, this is like a kid. Imagine you have a baby or you have a kid. Your kid, when he plays his toys, he just plays around and left it, and you clean up the mess. And then the next day, he does the same thing. He plays with his toys and he creates a mess, and you clean up again. And then the next day, because you love your kid, he did the same thing again, but you had enough. So you have bring into this attention to your kid the red flag of, oi, I am not your maid, I am not your cleaner, I'm your mother. So you've disciplined him or her, the kid. And this is, I feel like, the situation you have, because you're kind of allowing things to be like that. The other person thinks that it's okay. And finally, you have noted or raised the issue and the red flag to this person, and they realize that, oh, okay, I've been mean, I've been bad. And it gets more stronger, like you've finally gotten the attention of this person by telling them the issue, by being straightforward and opening up. So from the Hermit card stuck, they went to the King of Wands. It's a good outcome because your person is not surrendering, they're not giving up. But I'm not sure whether you are that, because you know, I really feel like you had enough. So there's some sort of energy in here coming from you, Sagittarius, that you shouldn't be doing that. I should not, like you expect this person to clean up their mess. You know, it's more of, I don't need to raise this issue or red flag to you because it's freaking self-explanatory. But at the end, you're forced to say because they don't get it. Because probably your person is a kid. You know, you need to train further. And then when you train, when you tell them the red flag, they finally realize that, oh, this is scary. So this is ongoing. This is going to be a developing story. Okay? But I feel like intuitively, if you're not happy with something, bring it out, speak, put out the red flag in order for it to be fixed, rather than being frustrated alone. Okay? It's all right to bring your issues, because you have the right to bring you have definitely some sort of right to bring that up, whatever it is that's making you uncomfortable, or if your person is not treating you well, you have every right to bring that up. And when you challenge them, they become a different person. I don't think they will surrender it wouldn't hurt if you bring that up. They would change. The dynamic would change, and it will be in your favor if you speak, if you talk what's in your heart, and what's this red flag that's not fair for you. Okay, now let's go to, so that's love romantic. Then let's go to Seven of Pentacles for general. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands. So it could be a work, it could be at work, career, travel, or family or friends, but you're not wanting to, like you could be sick, you know, you don't have a lot of energy to, like you want to be alone. In terms of general Sagittarius, I feel like you've been tired. Nine of Wands, I'm tired. Can I just stay at home, watch TV? You've got a lot of invitation. Also in terms of work, you've got a lot of things to do, but it's not urgent. So you've decided to recuperate or to spend time just you. Okay? Because the outcome of choosing yourself, not going out with friends, or not overworking yourself for projects or stuff that's not in deadline, is happiness. So if you connect this reading to love romantic in general, it's asking you intuitively to choose what's good and best for you. If you're feeling like your energy in terms of work is low, then call in sick and recuperate and rest up. Okay? In love romantic, if you're feeling like you've been taken for granted, if you feel like you have some red flag and there's some uncertainty and concerns that you feel with the person of interest you're dealing with, love romantic, put it out. Look after yourself. Okay? Because it will make you happier internally if you make yourself happy, if you look after yourself physically, mentally, emotionally. All right? So thank you, Sag. This is for you. Now I'm gonna move on with the next sign is for Capricorn. So Capricorn, this is for you. What's the intuitive guidance advice for Capricorn friends? Okay, daily over the next 24 hours. Queen of Swords, Nine of Swords, the Empress card, the Queen of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. Okay, in terms of love romantic, Capricorn, the person you're dealing with in terms of love romantic, they're not ready to talk, they're not prepared to express, they're not ready to talk, or they're not prepared to deal with you or the conflict or the issue. All right? If you call or follow up with this person, I feel like you might be ignored, or you might get a delay response. But I feel like it's really, wait for things to heal, wait for a few more days, because eventually this person is the one who would reach out, who would call you, who would explain it to you in their time frame. I don't think it would take long. It won't take long. Just give your person some sort of a breather, a space. Okay? For some of you, this could be you, Capricorn, waiting some sort of explanation or clarity on why things happen in the past. This three cards is telling you're seeking for some truth or justice, or you're waiting for someone to call you or text you. It's not gonna happen overnight. Okay? Your person or the situation you're involved, it's not feeling great or confident in the next 2 to 3 days. So I probably think you would get some sort of development or progress around the first week of March. Okay? So, because this is Nine of Swords in reverse, issue still there. The Empress card is in reverse. It's feeling like it's not confident. It's one-sided. So when a person thinks of one-sided, all about me, and not considering the other person, then if you push through, if you follow up, if you press for an answer, then it will not be favorable. It's asking you to wait because there's some development. It's underway. Because if you look at the Nine of Swords, if you look at this cloth, there's a lot of butterfly and flowers in here. So the more you give time, the more it releases stress and anxiety, and the more you're closer to a much better result. Okay? So that's for you, Capricorn. In terms of general, there's a, I don't know, bonus, or your boss is gonna give you some sort of a heads up that you could get the role, or you're gonna get some raise, or something to do with, you could travel and see your family or friends. It's a good news, okay? Or it could be some sort of gossip, Two of Cups, or some sort of relationship that has a strain. Because Two of Cups in reverse, this is, you had an issue with someone. It could be a work colleague, could be a friends or family, could be a lover, but you will get the Queen of Wands energy that, especially if this is work colleague or friends, it's this Queen of Wands is saying, oh, we've gone a long way. One issue will not break our relationship. So in terms of general, it will sort itself out. You just have fun, you just relax, because whoever you're dealing with that you had a conflict with in terms of career, project, friends or family, this is a very positive person. It will never they won't take against you one error. Okay, they know you for so long, they trust you. There's some sort of solid relationship between the two of you that one conflict would kill everything out. It would cancel out. The issue will cancel. The issue between the two of you would be canceled out because you've been buddy for so long. Things like that. Okay. So this is you, Capricorn. All right. So thank you, Capricorn. I will move on with the next sign. So the next sign would be Pisces. Pisces. All right, Pisces, this is for you. This is love and romantic in general. What is the intuitive guidance for Pisces over the next 24 hours? In love, romantic, and general. For Piscean friends. Okay. So in love, you've got Ten of Swords and the Hierophant card in reverse. And the Sun card. I've been seeing the Sun card in the pre-shuffle. It's really meant to come out. In general, you've got the Two of Cups, the Tower card, the Knight of Wands. Okay, in terms of love romantic, Pisces, Ten of Swords, Hierophant, in the future, things would be okay. Things will be healthy again. I'm also feeling like if you break up or separated, or you're having an issue with a current or recent love romantic or getting to know, let go of it, because for some of you that's not the ideal person, or it's not an ideal situation. Okay, because I feel like for some of you, no matter how you fought for it, things goes it's something that doesn't upgrade, like it's stagnant. So this card is saying the bad cycle, it's gonna end. And if you feel like it's improving and yet your person is still not committing, not paying attention, it's not loving you back, it's not giving you the commitment or the attention or the love or the affection that you want, this is telling you that there would be, because this is a bad cycle. It's for some of you, this is a bad start. So wait for things to roll. Because I feel like the end of a bad cycle of a commitment. So if this person comes back, reconnect with you, it's much better. So if you break up or if you're not in speaking term, let it be. Because it's removing the bad vibe. Especially if this is a toxic relationship where you always fight. It's better to separate and regroup, because I feel like so sort of separation is, or disconnection is advice. And also your vitality, it's good. It's better to separate than to be in a relationship connection, reconnection, or getting to know where you always fight. It's bringing frustration versus love. It's not giving you inspiration. So disconnect right now, or for some of you already disconnected, because the wind, I don't know, I'm seeing the wind will blow, like the wind will blow you in the direction. Like the sun card along with the wind will take you, will sail you into the right direction. Okay, so don't be scared to let go of this person, of this commitment. If it's not working, let go, release, surrender to the universe, because they have some better plan for you. There's a new development for you with the same person. For some of you, there's a newness around. Okay? Young person, younger than you. Okay? So that's you, Pisces. And then let's go to general. So for general advice, you were misjudged. Okay? There's a person who's close to your heart. Could be a friend, a colleague, a boss. This is one of your supporter, and you support them as well. There's some sort of misjudgment, misalignment. And don't worry, because they're gonna break their silence, and you will have their support again. So if your relationship, it's been questioned, especially for work, if you have been judged unfairly, things would come out in your favor. It's more of telling you, be quiet and let the universe fix it up for you. Okay? There's an end of trial. There's an end of issue between you and your friends or family or colleague, that's going to be in your favor. It's a huge change, because this is someone you don't expect to support you, for some of you, or for some of you, you don't expect that it would turn out this way. Like, wow. Like you thought it would take a while to get the result, but then it's there. So there's some sort of positive tower moment that's going to be happening for you. It's in your favor. Okay? So you have a supporter, or this person, maybe they judge you prematurely. But things, like if this person judge you, or they made a mistake, once they find out or they pick up they made a mistake, they will immediately call you and say sorry. So whoever made the mistake or judge you, they were willing to fix it right away. They're gonna give an impromptu solution to make you happy. Okay? So this is good. All right? So thank you, Pisces. Thanks for tuning in. I'll see you soon again. Bye-bye.